Hello. In episode 2 of Dexter Original Sin, titled Kid in a Candy Store, Dexter kicks off his first day at Miami PD, where he quickly learns that Tanya is not one to mess with. Acting as his guide and enforcer, she hands him a pager and ensures he stays on a tight leash, while Dexter adjusts to his new surroundings. The episode sets the stage for deeper conflicts as his dark tendencies simmer beneath the surface. Will Dexter keep his true self hidden, or is trouble already brewing? Join us as we break down this thrilling episode in our recap and review. Harry is mocked at the station by his friends, but the laughter soon gives way to the crux of the problem in this episode. Judge Powell's child was stolen and thrown in a room. Word travels to the Miami Police Department, and it could be tied to the statewide narcotics trade. They used to have a lot of problems with this, and Harry was part of the task force to try to solve it. Dexter arrives at his first crime scene and can barely contain his excitement. A man is on the ground with a bullet wound to his head and a puddle of blood. Unfortunately, Dexter is not here to discuss the murder scene yet, as he has been ordered across the road to grab coffee. When Dexter returns, he examines the body and the blood spatters, but the other guys ridicule him in the process. Harry gets involved here and encourages his son to respond with his own sense of comedy, since it is their coping mechanism for gazing at bodies all day. Harry is well versed in blending in, having previously pretended to be a druggie in order to bust a handful of dealers. One is a woman named Laura Moser, Dexter's mother, while the other is a man named Joe. Harry's plan is to use Laura as an informant to track down Estrada, the town's hotshot dealer. There's also hardship at home, as Harry and his partner are struggling to conceive children. Back in the present, Deborah stands out because she lacks the link that Harry and Dex share. She is also oblivious of the secrets they both maintain from one another, so there's that. Dex wonders if all of this is behind him, so he tries to remember as a method to suppress his urges. Harry has had enough of Dexter's attempts to win the hearts of his fellow detectives with a platter of vegetables. It obviously doesn't work, but he also has to deal with Deb at home, who still feels like a spare element in the family. While searching around in Dexter's room, she discovers the earrings in a VHS box. When she arrives at the pawn store, she discovers that the items are not genuine. Instead, she sells the pearl necklace she received from her mother. Dexter, on the other hand, appears to be focusing on a new target, Ferrer, a killer who was responsible for the deaths of a mother and kid as a result of greedy loans. Dexter is like a shark that smells blood, and he charges in for the kill, desperate to avenge the Carballos. The Miami Police Department receives a severed finger from Powell's child for forensic analysis. This was mailed to Powell's home, and his son had been missing for 72 hours. The print is a match, and Dexter is completely overwhelmed by the impulse to kill. The episode review. The follow-up to last week's opener is plotting and does little more than establish Dexter's urge to blend in. He rapidly learns, however, and begins to win over the hearts of many within the police department.